Hey drummers, Garey Williams is back with another reaction and analysis video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the great Tony Royster Jr. This guy is phenomenal. I saw him in a Modern Drummer Festival when he was just 11 years old. Checking him out. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm going to just pause a little bit, talk about some of the very cool stuff. At the very beginning, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. So he's mixing singles with doubles, some combinations of those, different kinds of diddle rudiments. Cool, doom, 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 doom. Cool little unison, double stop strokes, meaning both hands hitting at the same time on the floor toms. Drums sound great, really nice tune. Snares got a nice crack, very well recorded. This guy's just an extremely phenomenal, gifted human being on the drums. Very cool little thing he did at the end there, right before I paused the video, where he's doing into 16th note triplet stuff, then bot, doot, boot, dot, boot. That kind of stuff where a single stroke roll between right hand foot, left hand foot in the same 16th note triplet subdivision. He was playing that other stuff. So now he's entering into a new section. This is definitely got... So all these great drummers have a really good sense of phrasing and pulsation. So everything's like within a groove, and usually there's some Latin kind of grooves that are influenced in this kind of drumming, solo drumming especially, because in Latin percussion groups where you have multiple drummers playing one instrument at a time, that's the definition of a percussionist, where a drum set player plays a multiple percussion setup with hands and feet. So he's got that kind of sense of playing like there's more than one drummer. That's what the Latin grooves do. When you can learn how to play and coordinate your limbs to play different kinds of Latin rhythms on the drum kit, it makes you sound like you're more than one player playing, even though you're not. So let's carry on. Triple it. cool. Like this. Flash, heel kick, toe, heel kick. Ooh. Nice. Ha ha! Nice. Stroke roll between the right hand and right foot. Yeah, slam accents with the foot. Blop, down, blop. 3 up, 1 down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now back to this set of time. Left foot hi-hat. Left hand slam action. Oh, wow. Good bullet. Wow, that was just awesome. I'm sure there's lots out there, and it would be cool to hear this guy play back in when he first hit the scene, which was at this Modern Drummer Festival, and you were just going, oh my God, it's crazy how good this guy is. And he did a solo that was dedicated to Tony Williams, believe it or not, at a very young age, and played double bass and was just phenomenal, and just seems to just get better and more creative. I love the different themes to this solo where he changed the tempo, changed the vibe. It was a little hard to tell. I mean, it's my first time listening through this, so if I was to listen to any of these reaction and analysis videos a second time, I would actually catch even more. This is just, again, the first time play-by-play of checking him out. So amazing stuff he was doing at the end there. These hand-foot patterns, lots more flam incorporation. That's, again, that Tony influence, spreading the flams between 2 different limbs. Oftentimes left-handed flams, believe it or not, where the left hand is second, and the left hand's on the snare and the right hand's on the tom. And he did that bluta, bluta, bluta between the hi-hat and the bass drum and the snare. And, you know, lots of different texture blends with the different sounding drums combined with the grace note and the primary stroke, fattening up the flam, literally. So very cool subdivisions. Obviously some amazing technical work, you know, obviously single stroke roll between the right hand and right foot, just flying in that. You could see that. So definitely one to go through and watch again and get some of the nice ideas he has. Really interesting stacked or gated cymbals, definitely reminiscent of the Terry Bozzio thing, which is a huge influence. And of course a lot of drummers are using lots of gating where they stack a splash on top of a china or the opposite, or different kinds of combinations of stacked cymbals. Very cool. Those are really cool, those gated sounds. I used to incorporate a bit more of that in my kit than I do currently. I've kind of grown more fond of long sounds and working much more long tones. Trying to create a percussive instrument to sound like a sustaining instrument is difficult. That's where your cymbals come in. As Jack DeJohnette would say, your cymbals are the sustain pedal of the drum set. Jack DeJohnette, great drummer, also a fantastic pianist. Obviously you have pedals on the piano, and if you've ever pressed them and played some notes, they just keep ringing or sustaining. So that's where the cymbals come in. I used to even use drier cymbals, but now I'm using wetter or more resonant ones that have a longer decay and not such a short decay. I like my small splash cymbals for those short effects, but different strokes, literally different folks. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed some of the things I brought about in this. I didn't analyze everything too much. Again, it was so fast, I would have to watch it again to give you more update and analysis of what's exactly going on. But anyways, we got to listen to the great Tony Royster Jr. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. You know about the notification bell. If you're interested in any kind of drum instruction, I've got the information in the text box below. And until then, I'll see you on the next reaction and analysis video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.